We are following Hassan Barbar on a new adventure of his. He's an urban explorer and paranormal ghost hunter who likes to seek out jinns and other spirits. Tonight he will explore another abandoned building where nobody, besides a couple of animals, seem to set foot in anymore. After he scouts out the perimeter, he captures the first odd occurrence without even noticing.
في صوت.
No idea what that is. Nothing significant is happening for quite some time, and Hassan is exploring this area a bit further.
طبعا يا اخوان الوضع ما بطمن خاصة مع الكلب. في شيء. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ايه والله العظيم في شيء يا اخوان. بسم الله. والله العظيم في اشي كان في حد هون؟
It appears that the same figure is back, looking at them and disappearing to the right. Is it a jinn? And just a few moments later, when the figure cannot be seen anymore, a face is peeking out of the hole right behind Hassan. And then his investigation ended. Truly spooky. The following video was recorded by two young guys who were staying at a cabin close to the woods. It was found on Reddit, and apparently it is said that the guys heard some really odd noises from the outside, and it didn't sound like a bear or any kind of animal actually, which is the reason why they decided to check it out a bit further. And one of the men then starts documenting, while the other one makes it towards the noises. And maybe they came across an unexpected surprise. Let's take a look. What appears to be a tall creature is walking out of the woodworks towards the man. It has a disproportionate body, or does it? Some say they only can make out two very big legs and a head that is dangling on what appears to be a chest-like body part. I'm really interested in what you guys can see. Unfortunately, the clip ends abruptly, but the man fled this scene in fear. At least that's what the description said. Could it just be a costume, perhaps? Or did they come across a really creepy creature that night? Mysterious. Imagine you find yourself alone riding a motorcycle through the forest. As you venture deeper, you become witness to scattered bones on the ground. This was the beginning of a creepy journey that Owen, a young man who enjoys adventurous motorcycle rides through mountains and forests, had to experience. It was during an afternoon, while he was riding through a forest, that he encountered the following.
This is where most people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there. Could be missing out what's on the other side. Hello?
Various obstacles began to hinder his path. Tree trunks that, for some reason, were blocking the road. This was already pretty strange. Who would do something like this? And as Owen tried to remove the tree trunks, something odd happened. It seemed that Owen captured the cries of a person asking for help. And now it gets a bit strange. People commented that they believe this to have been the cries of a skinwalker to lure Owen towards them. This might also explain the barricaded pathway, but it's worth noting that after hearing that, Owen tried to convince himself that the sounds had been produced by a wild animal, which would be a reasonable response in my opinion. However, Owen didn't find the origin of these noises that day, and it took over a month before he returned to this area for another motorcycle adventure, and this is when the following was captured.
Oh god, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video, because honestly I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's two ways. Holy dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast. Yeah, that was my cue to go. That was my cue to leave.
This time, something was there, with him, just meters away from Owen, right as he arrived at the crossroads. A strange-looking creature that had noticed Owen's presence, and it seemed to stare directly at him. He decided to turn around and leave the site. What do you think this could have been? Do you believe he truly encountered a skinwalker? Following an unclear sound in the woods, this man captured an unknown creature. Now we're delving into a bone-chilling incident that occurred on August 4th. Two friends on a daring mission to explore a church that's been the talk of town. Many locals and neighbors have kept their distance, and for good reason. The chapel had been sealed off. Shrouded in mystery, speculations ran wild about the weird occurrences inside. Even the local priest transferred to another church, leaving behind only vague explanations. 3 months had passed since the chapel's closure, and curiosity got the best of the two friends. They hatched a plan to break in and uncover its secrets, but little did they know this would prove to be a decision they'd regret.
It's like 3 months in.
Oh my god, yes. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Yep. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
There's a light on.
The light's the everlasting light. It's in every church. It's always supposed to be on. It's freezing, actually. Oh my god, it smells. Oh my god. I'm trying to step on. Oi. That was disgusting. What the? Let's go upstairs.
More.
Oh my god. These things are everywhere. It's cold as hell. No, I hear something.
Take care.
I heard something.
Get out.
I don't know.
As they gazed back at the playhouse, the door shut with an eerie force, and panic sets in. They run as fast as they can. No explanation for the door's movement, but it gets stranger. Before entering, they heard whispers, faint and haunting. Some say it sounds like people praying, or perhaps children whispering. Could that be so? The context fits, given the chapel's playroom. Another really odd sighting were insects littering the carpet, a morbid scene of worms and other bugs. What caused this unsettling phenomenon? The answers remain elusive. Did something otherworldly unfold in this old church? Or how else could we explain these encounters? The truth is just as mysterious as the whispers echoing in that chapel. User Reslan has shared the pretty strange encounter in the paranormal section of Reddit. He lives in Malaysia and was out the night when this video was recorded. He states that initially his eye had caught a strange shape at the other side of the street. Besides an unusual weeping noise, he felt that what he was seeing was relatively unnatural. Could we be seeing a ghost here? Some commentators state that this sheet looks like a telekung, a prayer garb that is usually worn by Indonesian and Malaysian women. Could it be so? It's pretty hard to say if this could be an actual ghost or just a regular woman in the end. Nevertheless, the man found this encounter extremely creepy. This video comes from Reddit user Flickscreen. He caught this footage late one night with a security camera outside his house that monitors his vehicles. He claims that there have actually been strange occurrences regarding this truck before, including the tailgate opening on its own one day, for really no reason at all. He also has a running joke that the truck is haunted or cursed, although he says he's not sure if these are just jokes anymore. Let's see what happened. The footage clearly shows the driver's side door of Flick's truck opening on its own, which is creepy enough. However, viewers noticed that there appears to be some sort of apparition directly next to the door. It's important to note that the uploader also specified that this never happened to this door before, and mechanically there's really no reason for this to occur. A strange shadow can clearly be seen drifting towards the truck and evaporates only moments before the door opens. Is this a spirit caught on camera? Maybe the entity messing with the truck of his. A very interesting capture, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. The following video was shared by Reddit user CalmCap, and the incident has unfolded in his own home one night when enjoying the last half an hour before falling asleep in his bed. The user states that he had been dealing with strange shadow sightings ever since moving into his new home, and apparently it has gotten worse after he started watching paranormal TV shows before bed. He has a security camera in his bedroom which is filming non-stop in case of emergency. Cam almost suspects that these shadow sightings were only playing out in his head until this night. Concerning the lights in the other room, he states, "I used my laser light projector. I bought it to project stars on the ceiling. I just set it on its side so I'd be able to see if the means would be broken by what I've been seeing." Well, let's watch. A strange shadow can be seen, blocking the light from the other room. But how is that possible? Nobody else was up at the time. Many other commenters are sure that Cam has captured something inexplicable that night, which makes this capture so much more creepy. How would you explain this? Do you think it's a paranormal encounter or something different? The following update was recommended by LLSG, and it is revolving around user WinMCPix, who's documenting the haunting of his house for several years now. Lately, the family couldn't only hear terrible noises ever so often, but also they started seeing a strange shadow being, which had the eerie statue of a child, and they even seemed to capture it on camera ever so often.
No. Hello? Ever since our cat passed away, things have kind of been picking up. I'm not going back there. Hello? Damn it. Who are you? Get the here. Jeez. Dude. Stop. No.
Did you hear that? Take another listen.
Dude.
But the activity didn't stop there today.
Yes? Hello? What is that? Who are you? I'm not gonna hurt you. Leave my lights alone. So I don't know if you're going to see what I'm seeing, but this is on repeat. This happens over and over, and then the knocking happens. The knocking, there it is, and it just goes and goes until you tell it to stop. Can you stop, please? I mean, it's just right there. That's new. Okay. Whatever you are, you gotta go. And that's... Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Goodbye.
Some people were speculating that this ghost could perhaps be stuck in a never-ending loop. But after the following encounter, I think this theory is out of the window, since the ghost seems to be moving freely in Wynn's house.
Go lie down. It's okay. Lie down. Stay. I've been doing this all morning and I don't have time for this today. Stop. Hey buddy. I got too much going on. You gotta cut it out. Okay, I'm just gonna set it up, paper towels, and we'll just let the phone roll. I asked you if you gotta go or you gotta go downstairs or something. Wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go. Calm down. He's okay. Please, not today. Just, holy cow. Oh my God. Little buddy.
It is believed that Wynn couldn't see this thing at the time, and that only the camera had picked it up. Could he be dealing with a trickster spirit that likes to play games? If you want to see more, make sure to check out his profile. Now we are following Banjo Paranormal on one of his latest paranormal adventures. Today he made his way to an abandoned bunker in the middle of a local forest. He has visited many creepy places before, but this particular one gave him the creeps, he states. He also mentions that he has visited 2 times in the past, and besides really unusual noises from several of the abandoned rooms, he had a really strange feeling in general in there. But so far, he had nothing to prove that this place was actually haunted, or that any kind of activity is taking place down there. As he's making it through the empty and derelict corridors of this place, he starts to feel a bit uneasy.
Like, you know, you just can't explain it by anything. By anything. But no. Okay, that I saw it moving and I just completely. Okay, so I just can't explain.
After deciding that it's time to leave this place, Banjo captures something rather unusual at the end of the corridor, but it appears that the young man didn't even notice.
There. Okay, it's far. Okay. I have to go for my stuff, so.
What looks to be a dark shadow is peering into the picture, but how is that possible? Given that the old ruins were empty at the time. At least this is what Banjo concludes after doing a complete walkthrough at first. Was there perhaps another visitor? It's really hard to make out any features on that thing. So, is it safe to assume that Banjo captured something paranormal here? It should be noted that it was his first and only capture of this thing down there. We'll keep our eyes open for any updates regarding his visit. Now we are looking at a clip from FrostmareTV. This clip was caught on a home security camera. A grandmother was looking after her grandson overnight. After she had put him to sleep and was in bed herself, she heard some noises coming from the living room and realized her grandson had gotten up and was playing. The strange thing, though, was that it sounded as though the child was playing and talking with another person. When she got up, she asked the boy who he was talking to, and he responded, "My friend," even though nobody else was in the house. The grandmother just assumed the child was talking about an imaginary friend and didn't think much more about it. However, the parents checked the security footage the next day, and they were shocked at what they saw. Twice in the video we can see what looks like a small shadow figure around the same size as the boy himself. When the child leaves the bedroom, we see him look back at the shadow as it follows him. Clearly, the boy is able to see the creature as well. Then we see the entity enter back into the bedroom as the boy follows quickly behind him. It is interesting that this spirit seems to be both physically the size of a small child and friendly with the human boy. Is it possible this is the spirit of a kid that has passed on? Some commenters also speculated that this could be a doppelganger of the boy. What do you believe? TikTok user King Pablo was planning on spending a spooky night in an abandoned building complex, which he thought would be a great idea. It was planned to be hosting his Halloween special, and his fans were excited. While he is scouting out the perimeter during the day, he talks about the different rooms and how unsettling everything is. Even during daytime, the building is just partly finished, so there are many rooms that are literally bricks, without anything else. On the second floor, he keeps investigating and talking about his Halloween plans. At some point, there seems to be an unidentified shadow right behind him. This shadow seems to float pretty fast, and it looks like it's disappearing through the wall. Pretty mysterious. Could it be real? This video was shared by a driver who wasn't quite sure what to make of what he caught that night. He posted this encounter on the paranormal Reddit section and stated that he felt something rather inexplicable was going on that night. He was on his way home from work, and on this particular stretch of road where the incident was captured, ghostly sightings are nothing rare. Even some of his family members stated that they also have seen ghosts on the road. But of course nothing ever was documented on their part. What really struck the driver as odd is that his radio malfunctioned after he passed by a pale figure. What would a woman be doing there late at night? Not to mention that this is pretty dangerous, of course, standing so close to the road. Many people have the opinion that maybe in fact this was one of the several paranormal encounters that seem to take place here ever so often. Is this realistic in your opinion? Quite weird how the skin of this lady is a bit illuminated almost, just like her dress. And what about the radio interference? What a strange coincidence. User Bobo on Reddit. He asked the community about a strange anomaly that was recorded in his home. He states, "What do we think? Camera has been going off non-stop the past month. Then we finally saw this, about 7 minutes of it. Our dog has been terrified, keeps his tail in between his legs and is hiding when no one's home." Some people mentioned that this could merely be a dust particle, but most comments say that dust is really unrealistic. The movement pattern of this orb is pretty unique. Do you think this could be a paranormal incident? Who knows what is causing it, if that's the case? The following video was sent by Tobias M, and he forwarded this originally from Sinistro Hendrik Alves. It was captured by a family in the United States that has had some pretty strange events unfolding in the past weeks. Apparently, they received a lot of motion alarms at night, only to be seeing weird hovering objects that were making it through their yard and driveway. This was one of their latest recordings. Could it just be spider webs or a bug? Very unlikely, says the family. It happens so frequently at night that they believe something else is going on here. What do you think? Paranormal? Or something way more rational?